Good morning. Are you Ashley Joe Rapp?
Yes, sir.
It's Rapp, not Rappy. Rappy. All right. I had two guesses and I got it wrong last time too.
It's okay.
You met with village attorney for Constantine, Mr. Howard Bush. He tells me you have your license and you're good. They're going to dismiss this no valid operator's license. And you're going to enter a plea to a charge known as allowing another to violate the motor vehicle code. That's what usually happens with these. The lawyers, the prosecutors and the court try to work with people to help them get their license back and get off the driving suspended merry-go-round. If you'd gotten a no ops, you wouldn't have been able to get your license that you have now. So Mr. Bush and the court adjourned this to let you get your license. And you held up your end of the deal, you got your license. So he's amended it to a charge called allowing another to violate the motor vehicle code. That doesn't carry any points. It doesn't get abstracted to your driving record and should not affect your ability to keep or maintain your driver's license. However, it is a misdemeanor, even if it's a very minor one, punishable by up to 90 days in jail and a fine of up to $100. Normal fine for this is $200. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Other than what I just said here, did anybody promise you anything to get you to plead to
No,
this?
sir.
Or promise you or threaten you?
No, sir.
To understand that if you do plead to this charge, you'll be giving up your right to have a trial in front of a judge or jury. There will not be a trial.
Yes, sir.
If you had a trial, you'd have the right to be represented by an attorney. If you wish to have an attorney, all you got to do is tell me and I could appoint one for you like I did for the last two gentlemen. If you had a trial, you'd have the right to take the witness stand and testify on your own behalf. But you don't have to because you have a right not to testify. And if you did not wish to testify, the judge or jury could not hold your silence against you. And you have the right to be presumed innocent unless the state was able to prove your guilt beyond a reasonable doubt. Understand?
Yes, sir.
All right. Were you driving a car in Constantine back in October of 2025 and your license was not valid at that time?
Yes, sir.
It had been, I'm not sure what happened, but you were eligible to get it reinstated in January and you went to the SOS and did get it reinstated?
Yes, sir.
Very good. All right, I'm gonna do a $75 fine, $75 crime victims' rights fee, and a $50 state minimum fee. That's $200. Can you pay that today or do you need time to pay it?
Anytime.
I'm gonna give you 30 days,
Thank you.
which will go to February. The only people that pay are the Mexicans and the Amish people. Everybody else asks for time, but they do mostly pay. This will be by 2/27/26. All right, I'm glad you got your license back. This won't affect it. And going forward, you should be good to go as long as you pay this. All right, good luck to you.
Thank you, sir.
Mr. Truckee, you've popped your collar there on the left side.
No, I lost a button.
Oh, yeah, that's
Any buttons?
I think you got it. In that case, they had to be delayed from October to January for her to be eligible to get her license back. And so Mr. Bush generously agreed to do that and she got her license back. So that's a happy ending, I guess, for everybody. This is file number 252655SM. Are you Jessica Renee Mallow?
Yes.
I believe we met before, but I need to identify you for the record. You got charged with no insurance, and this is 2026, and we're carrying the same pattern from 2025. We get 1 million no insurance charges. They have the ability now to run your license plate that will tell whether your car is insured or not. So we get dozens or hundreds in the course of a year of these charges. The first question I ask everybody is, do you have insurance now? And it appears that you do. Do you have insurance now?
No, I do
Oh,
not.
Do you plan to get it?
Yes,
What happened to the car? Did it get impounded or did they let you just get it
they
out?
had me tow it
So your car was towed
to
to the impound or to your house?
my house.
Oh, that's better. How long will it take you to get insurance?
I could do it today.
All right, well, the prosecutor's gonna wanna see it first. Um, No insurance is a expensive charge. It carries a minimum fine of $200 plus costs, which is $325. You have to get fingerprinted for it because it's punishable by more than 90 days in jail, 93 days in jail. And it kills your insurance rates going forward. There is a lesser charge, which is a civil infraction, which is punishable by a fine only. The fine is normally $150. And so almost always when the people come in and prove that they have insurance, prosecutors are willing to reduce the charge to no proof of insurance. So what I'm going to do with you, Ms. Mallow, is adjourn this 2 weeks. Have you come back with proof of insurance? Is that agreeable with you?
Yes.
Are you missing work right now?
No,
We'll set this for same day, Thursday. It will be my Thursday, February 12th. Bring proof of insurance.
okay,
It'll also be helpful if you bought $150 because you could pay the fine right then. But we'll adjourn this for 2 weeks, have you time to get valid insurance and set a pretrial for 2/12/26 at 8:30. All right, Miss Mallow, good luck. I'll see you, and I bet 50 cents, which is my maximum bet, that you'll come in with your insurance and we'll resolve the case at that time.
Don't know why that was so funny.
It used to be a quarter. They used to bet with one of the probation agents, Paul Decker. But it was 50 cents because it was a can of pop was 50 cents. So we would bet. This was, I'll tell you how long ago that was. Anyway, I'll see you in 2 weeks with your proof of insurance.
yes, sir.
All right,
Thank
you're
you.
good to go. Thank you.
Good luck.
Thank you.
He's actually the first person I talk to every day. Sometimes I leave when my wife gets up. So the first human I see every day is Deputy Kennedy, about 7:15. Mr. Kern, you got a lot going on here. This is file number 252726. You're charged with no insurance as the last lady, charged with driving suspended, which is a misdemeanor punishable by up to 3 days in jail and a fine of up to $500. And you're charged with unlawful use of a registration. You presently have $822 worth of unpaid fines and costs to the court. Trespass from 2020, disturbing the peace from 2019, illegal entry from 2020, and careless driving from 2020. So you got 4 old unpaid tickets. And now all of this. So do you have insurance now?
No, I just parked the car and dealing with the holidays.
All right, well, you could end up going to jail for this because I'm probably not going to give you another fine if you got $800 worth of unpaid fines going back 6 years.
I was unaware that I had old fines.
Well, I'll make you aware. We'll send you out to the court and you can address some of that. My goal is to get every unpaid fine paid before I retire in December. Court will
Otherwise you can't retire.
The court will collect $3 million worth of unpaid fines over the last 46 years. Anyway, our goal was to get all those old fines paid. Some of those are also jamming up your driver's license.
We're of course gonna plead not guilty and ask for counsel to be appointed.
All right.
Judge.
Let's see why you're suspended. You got a no insurance in Battle Creek in 2025 in May, and you didn't pay it. So there's one problem. You have the careless driving here that you didn't pay in 2020. Well, this is fixable. You can get your license back. You got to pay off some old paid.
You guys just dealing with the holidays.
I'm gonna appoint an attorney. Set attorney pretrial. March 6th. 26 at 8:30. So you need to contact both the Calhoun County Court and our court. I will give you what you'll hear. Excuse me.
Now, is there any possibility that this case be set for a Zoom APT, Mr. Horsley lives in Grand Rapids?
No, that's very difficult to do. We also will need your new address. Sorry. You can call your lawyer and discuss this, which I wish you can do that by phone. Also need new address. Contact information. You know how hectic those first Fridays are, and trying to have somebody zoom in the middle of 60. This Friday, we have 60 defendants. We have 75 cases, and it's an interpreter. It's very difficult. So I did do a Zoom arraignment this morning, but I told her she needed to be here live for her pretrial on a drinking driving case. All right, here's the unpaid tickets that you have. I want you to discuss those with the clerk. We'll take you out and we'll get an attorney. I want you to give them your new contact information. I'm not completely certain that what's going on isn't due to the probably large amount of mold that's in my office from the flooding we had last week. Tuesday, I started sneezing like crazy in here. And now I've got this. But we'll make it through the rest of the morning. Kyle Booty, would you come forward, please? At one time, all the files were in a folder, and there would be a big pile of files, and I'd open the file and call the defendant's name, and we'd go from there. Everything was in the paper file. Now everything is electronically stored in a program called OnBase. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. Anyway, Mr. Booty, this is file number 26-66SM. Are you Kyle James Booty?
Yes.
You've been charged with domestic violence or domestic assault. It's alleged that on or about January 10th, that you assaulted Elise Shanae Ashby, a resident or former resident of your household. That happened in the city of Three Rivers. Domestic assault is a misdemeanor. It's punishable by up to 93 days in jail and a fine of up to $500. Apparently you got an argument over a vape. She bit you and you hit her, and then you got arrested for drinking driving. What's the status of the drinking driving case?
I haven't got it in the mail yet. No. I'm waiting for the court date to come in the mail.
Have we got anything regarding Kyle Booty's OUIL charge yet? It makes sense to just arraign him on everything, get the same lawyer for each. Now, do you still live in Middlebury?
Yes.
You have a connection here. You've been at,
Yeah, I'm originally from Michigan. I
Okay.
moved to Middlebury for work.
all right. So, Mr. Truckee, is your recommendation the same as mine, that he plead not guilty at this time?
Yes, Your Honor. Ms. Booty has limited criminal history and apparently another charge coming down the pike, so. The guiltiness is, need to be released on the PR.
Lapita or Shayna or somebody, can we tell where that drinking driving ticket is? Sometimes what they'll do is they will arrest you, they'll release you, and then pending the return of the blood test results, will issue a summons. And that may be what's going on here, but I can't tell.
Do you have a case number?
No.
Okay, no, we don't have anything.
So we haven't got anything back from the prosecutor yet. All right, well, I'm gonna appoint an attorney for this. Set it for 3/6/26 at 8:30. If the summons comes, we'll notice it for the same date. All right, Mr. Booty, you got a lot going on. I don't see that you have any unpaid fines or costs. And that's good. Where are you employed?
Forester,
All right, which plant?
124.
What do they make?
What was that?
What do they make?
Apex RVs. I've been there for the last 5 years.
Well, that's a good job. How are they doing right now? They're laying off and going great
We're
now.
steady 3 days right now. That's about it.
All right, you go out to the counter, and if you do get that summons, we'll try to set it for the same date. Cecil Leach.
Take care, sir.
Then we'll do our, see if we can get the prosecutor's assistance. And what to do with that case.